Number 5. Fly Geyser, United States. Fly Geyser, located in the Nevada desert, is a collection of 3 large, colorful mounds which continually shoot 5 feet of water straight up into the air. It was accidentally created in 1916, during a routine well drilling. It worked normally until the 1960s, when heated geothermal water started spurting out through the well. Dissolved minerals began to accumulate and gradually built up into the large, colored mounds we see today. Fly Geyser is amongst the most secret places on Earth, as it's located on private property and no tourists or sightseers are allowed in. Number 4. Richat Structure, Mauritania. The Richat Structure is also known as the Eye of the Sahara. It's a distinct and prominent circular geographical feature in the Sahara Desert. At roughly 30 miles wide, you probably wouldn't notice that you were within it, but from an aerial view, and even from space, it is highly visible. Originally, it was thought to be the product of an asteroid impact, and later people thought it could have been created by a volcanic eruption. The main school of thought today says that it was once a circular rock formation that has gradually been eroded. Several mysteries still surround the areas, such as why the structure is nearly a perfect circle and why the rings are equidistant from each other. Number 3. Travertine Pools of Pamukkale, Turkey. The Travertine Pools of Pamukkale are as wonderful to behold as they are ethereal looking. Over the years, white travertine mineral deposits have built up in this area of hot springs, creating a series of white terraces. These natural pools are blindingly white and filled with clear blue waters. These strange terraced pools have been appreciated for at least 2,000 years, and they're sure to last for many more. Number 2. McMurdo Dry Valleys, Antarctica. The McMurdo Dry Valleys could be the most secret place on Earth. This little-known area is one of the most extreme deserts and perhaps the driest place in the world, receiving just 4 inches of precipitation each year, but strangely it's located slap-bang in the middle of the usual ice and snow of Antarctica. Rather than being covered in snow, this bleak and barren landscape is completely bare. The area even lacks any terrestrial vegetation, although some lichens, mosses and nematodes live there. Scientists have said that the Dry Valley area is probably the place on this planet that is most similar to the environment on Mars. Number 1. Mount Roraima, Brazil. Mount Roraima is particularly unusual to look at because, rather than finishing in a peak like most mountains, its top is a large plateau. It's thought to be amongst the world's oldest geological formations, and its plateau was most likely created by winds and rains. The plateau is often cloaked with clouds, which are more often than not near the top of the mountain. It has a particularly large number of endemic species of flora and fauna, species that can be found nowhere else on Earth. There's no explanation as to why it has such an unusually large amount,